How goes it, YouTube? So, the clown show kicks into another gear. The impeachment proceedings are here. These Democrats, they don't know who they're playing with, man. The Patriots have all the proof, and we have the optics on our side. We know, well, I know, that Antifa, CARE, Turkey, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter started out as a good movement, maybe with a good message. Because that's what you get for Amadou Diallo, for Tupac, for all these people. That's what you get. But along came Turkey. Along came Islam. And down the tubes went Black Lives Matter. Let me tell you something, black people. To the Muslims, all of you, are nothing but raisin heads. Ethiopians, black people. Let's keep it 1,000,000,000% real. $1,000,000,000% real. I read the Quran. All of you who watch me know this. Black people, read this book. Read this book. All of you have been played for fools, and it's very sad. My heart breaks for the black community. You people have been fleeced. You've had your emotions. Everything about black history in this country as it's portrayed in this modern day is designed to pull your heartstrings towards the broad cause of social justice. And I get it. I get slavery and all that stuff. I have Irish in me. I know. Angkor Timor happened. The Armenian genocide happened. Turkey instigated the Armenian genocide because they are just as big as Iran, a state sponsor of jihad on the global scale. And Africa is not exempt from this. Your women will be enslaved. You will be enslaved. Your children will be raped. And you think Black Lives Matter will mean anything in a world controlled by Muslims? You really think so? You people really need to read the Quran. It is the most important book to read at this time in the world's history, apart from the Bible and apart from the Chinese classics. The black community needs to read the Quran and then realize that Muslims are all over this country and they are all agents of a foreign power, and that foreign power is Turkey, is Erdogan, is ISIS. You remember the stories that came out of dejected ISIS fighters, ex-ISIS fighters who were fleeing the Islamic State because they realized this is not the way for human beings to live. This is hell on earth. And that's why we put Trump in the White House. That's why I voted nothing but red in this last election. That's why I let my senators know that this impeachment needs to grind to a halt. It is unlawful, it is unconstitutional, and it plays into the hands of the people who want to see your lifestyle of getting up, going to work, enjoying your freedoms, smoking your cigarette, doing whatever, living your life as Americans will become a non-thing because you supported the Islamic Jihad of the world. And you supported the impeachment hearings. If you support the impeachment, you are the problem. Don't get it twisted. Trump did nothing wrong. It is not unlawful to investigate corruption. And if you haven't read the transcripts by now, deport yourself. You're not an American. Seriously. You need to read the transcripts of the Ukraine call, and you need to read the Quran. And you need to let your senators know, whatever state you're in, this impeachment is unlawful. It is drummed up in a kangaroo court by people who want to rip up the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and replace it with chaos. They don't have a plan for after they do this. And the Muslims know this. And when Antifa, or if, whatever, Antifa has no plan, and the Muslims know this, and they will happily step in and supplant the Constitution that the enemies of America, the internal enemies of America, seek to destroy, tear up, burn, and stomp and shit on. They will replace it with Sharia law. And then you will see the entire world is a shithole planet. And if you're thinking of your neighbors, if you're thinking of the people you live next door to, who get up every day and do the work to make America a good place to live, to keep us, to maintain our position as a first world nation, deport yourself. You do not serve the best interests of this country. You are a traitor. And you deserve what you get when these fascists implement Sharia all over the planet. You see what's going on in Bolivia? The people who want to do what they did to Bolivia in America, Evo Morales was doing great things for Bolivians in Bolivia. And look what they did to him. Fortunately, the president of Mexico, Manuel Obrador, he knows what Morales is and was trying to do. And he offered him asylum. The storm is here. These people are exposing themselves, and they think that they have the upper hand. But I tell you truly, the only way they have the upper hand is to show publicly that they hate the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. This is why I decided not to be a Democrat anymore. The only way I'm going to ever vote Democrat again is if Yeezy runs as a Democrat in 2024. And hell, the Democrats love breaking the rules. Why don't we just change the rules to make Trump president for life? Ha! Don't you dare cry hypocrisy, you filthy Democrats. Shame on you before God. Though you think God is dead and you live in moral relativity. You sick freaks. Anyway, let's see these impeachment hearings blow up in your face like an ISIS fighter. Let's see the left eat its own shit like two girls in one cup. I voted red, all red, this last election, and the votes are still being counted, being tallied. Because ordinary Americans are sick to death of people trying to take their freedom. And you Democrats are rolled over like dogs, submitting to its master, Turkey. Shame on you, you traitorous swine. Hail the flag. Hail the God Emperor. And hail this land that we love and defend.